Introducing the first round pick coming from Discord University with a major in bionomics is Craig. Craig.
Fuck you, Craig.
Hey, welcome to Craig.
Good morning. Oh, I forgot you still. Oh, that's not sound. That's not sound. You too loud, bro. That's loud as shit. That was loud as hell. I'm
We
gonna have
already
to.
off the roll.
I
I'm gonna
hope
have to.
everyone knows that Craig is not a chill guy.
Oh, actually, that just reminded me. So I
What
actually
is
work with a
that?
guy named Craig, and like he's a pretty big guy. And I've been telling people at work about like the pod and shit, and I've been telling people at work about the pod. And what's it called? One of them was like, "Yeah, we should beef with Craig. We should beef with Craig." I was like, "What?" I was like, "I don't got to beef with Craig." They was like, "Yeah, your first episode is F Craig," and I'm like, "No." So I was telling Craig about it. And like he didn't know that I made it, and I thought I told him, but I was like, oh, I guess I didn't. So when I showed him, and he was just like, "Oh, like what's this first episode? S. Craig. What did I do?" I'm like, bro, it's not you. I swear it's not you, bro. It's not you. But yes, welcome. We what did Aaron say last week? We are coming at you live. Well, not live and your time, live in
Bro,
our
we are
time.
not live. We are never going to do a live episode. I don't know
Hey,
why
never
you
say
keep
never.
saying
Never
this.
say never. Never say
We got our
never.
first dub at Kennesaw State. Yes.
Okay. Well, completely out
Oh,
left field with that one. But
I didn't even
there's
get player of the game. Y'all gave player of the game to a guy with 6 attempts for
player to the
22
game is crazy.
yards.
okay. Well, you know what you're doing now.
Bruh.
So
I'm not gonna lie. I woke up and I'm just like, like I'm not figuring that. It's just like I'm like,
Looking for the broccoli, high key.
I thought you woke up in a new Bugatti.
yeah, hell nah, bro. I woke up. Actually, I woke up. My hand was numb. Like my
I
arm.
woke up in a used Honda.
I was knotted. Not gonna lie, I was knocked out. I woke up. My arms had like that tingly feel or whatever. I was just like, what the hell? But I was laying on my back, so I'm like, I don't know how that happened, but okay.
Yeah, trying to have a stranger this morning.
Me and my friends writ a parody to I woke up in a new Bugatti. That was I woke up in a used Honda.
There's nothing wrong with a used Honda. Used Honda gets you from point A to point B. Never
Listen,
underestimate the power of a Honda. Ooh, which speaking of Honda, that's tough that they are buying Nissan.
oh,
Because
is that official now?
Nissan, yes, yes, yes. I believe it is. I think I thought it was. But if they hold on, let me just because you figure
Yeah,
Nissan throughout the
so
years
Nissan
haven't
was
really
in
made any, they haven't
money.
made any fun cars, any interesting cars. Yeah, they haven't made any money because like the audience that they used to cater to, they kind of don't cater to anymore. Cars kind of look stale. If they were to come
Tons of
out
them
with
have reliability issues. Do
yes,
they even make the Xterra anymore?
no, they don't.
That's a problem.
And you figure the CVTs,
Oh my god.
they kind of are the same design that they first were. Which I mean, I think I was talking when I was at Subaru. I think I was talking with one of the older techs, one of the master techs, and we were talking about it, like just CVTs in general. And I think we were saying that they would be perfect, like when they first were made, because like you couldn't hear them do anything, so it's kind of like the car wasn't doing anything, but like it was obviously working, and people didn't like that, so they changed up the design a little bit to so now you hear it, and it
That
kind of
ruined
just
it.
took a shit. Yeah, it kind of took a shit, but it's also an interesting design because it's literally just two pulleys and a steel belt, and what can end up happening is that steel belt can get worn, especially with how these motherfuckers or how these people drive. Um,
Bro, no cursing.
I know. That's why I caught myself. I caught myself. I caught
That
myself.
went out the window within the first 10 seconds again. What you mean?
Well, no, I caught myself. I caught myself. That didn't count. I
Mhm.
caught myself.
Mhm.
I didn't. If I don't finish the word, okay, I'm
You,
technically not cursing.
you finished the word in the first 10 seconds of the show.
Listen, dog.
Do do do
Yo,
do do
leave me alone,
He
bro. Leave me.
said,
do
"Oh, I
Let me
forgot
do
you
it.
gonna
do
do
Let
that,
me
do
do
didn't
it.
do.
you?"
Yeah, no, literally. When I first said it, I was like, "Oh, wait." I was like, "Dang, we're not doing that."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Look,
As I
um,
started busting out laughing, I was like, "We already off to a great start again."
all right." But for the official start, um, welcome back to another episode. This is episode 3 of whatever it's going to be titled. Probably going to be named at the end. I
Bro,
am
why
your
would you
host.
say that?
I'm your host, Marquise.
Big
Um,
booty Judy.
that's kind of weird that you called me that, but that's big pause right there, homie. Big pause. But yes, um, back again. Not a friend of the pod as I was referred to last time. I am one of the hosts of the pod.
Yeah, you can't be a
Um,
friend of the
uh,
pod when you're a host.
yeah. So welcome
Like a
back. Welcome
friend of the
back,
pod would be James. James is a friend of the pod, but not this week though because he's a Ohio
bro.
State fan.
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. We gotta get juice in here. We gotta get juice in here. I feel like I feel like he would say something off the wall, like kind of just like what?
We need to
Like
bring
brother.
James on, and we'll have a film study help him with his football team or his basketball
Oh
team.
my
Sorry,
god. But yeah, let's finish the
Well,
introductions.
I
Um,
was gonna wait for you to
I don't
stop.
think we need to
So,
introduce ourselves every week. People know who we are if they watched episode 2 or listen.
I mean,
all right. Well, what
just
if they
in
don't
case,
watch episode 2? What if they just watch this is their first episode watching
yeah.
Then
or
they should
listening?
go back and watch episode 2 first.
Or they can watch
Colin, it ain't
episode
hard,
2 after they watch this
Do
one.
you
So
wipe?
anyway, hello, how
Do you
y'all
wipe
doing?
and then
My
shit,
name is.
or do you do it in order?
Hmm.
bro. But like the introduction ain't gonna take that long to do. It's just your
You
name,
say your name. That's what I was about to say.
literally.
Hello, my name is Aaron. How y'all doing today? And then you keep it pushing to you. You say, hello, my name is Colin. How y'all
Hello,
doing?
my name's
What it
Colin.
do?
My introduction is done.
There we go. That's all we need.
See, this is why I curse, cause
If I don't get on here and
I
start
can't
some
even say
shit,
it.
then it's not even going to be a good pod. I got to get on here
I
and
can't.
start some
I
shit.
can't even say shit. No, you already start. Actually, wait. No, you started cursing first because you said F. Craig.
But
Yeah. I just
did I
That was on the
we
first
actually
thought
say the
episode.
about
F
that.
word or did I just say the letter?
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to it, but I
I don't
think
remember.
I feel like you
I
said the
don't remember.
word. I feel like you said the word, but it's okay. Um,
That's a crit
what's it called?
goal. Touchdown. 1,
But
2,
yes, we
3.
do have a couple topics that we would like to talk about. Texas laws, Penn State laws, 76ers laws. Which honestly I kind of saw that coming.
You didn't.
You
As
know,
long as the Eagles
and
don't lose,
well, no, I
it
did
can't hurt
because they
me.
had no big men. Bro, the Sixers had no big men last night. What are you talking about? Drummond was hurt and B was
I didn't
hurt.
watch
Or
the
excuse me,
game, so I don't
Drummond was
know.
out and B was out. They don't really have like
So who
predominant
was
big.
starting center?
What's his name?
They put
The
in
young
Bona.
boy from UCLA, yeah, Bona, probably.
Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't watch because honestly, I don't care enough to watch Sixers right now. The Eagles are the most important team in the city, and also
yeah.
I don't expect nothing from the Sixers anymore. I trust the process, but the process has completely
No,
failed
No, the
season
no,
after
process got
season.
messed
no.
up.
So,
Not gonna
Process got
lie.
messed
We gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that
mm,
because the process that is the biggest lie ever.
Process failed.
eh,
The process
Like
failed.
debatable.
It's not
bro.
debatable. The process failed, bro.
It,
Depends on what the angle was.
Django was a championship.
Hold
Okay,
on.
then
So
technically, yes, it failed.
when they started the process, they had made the second round of the playoffs a few times. Their goal was to get further than that. So they were like, we're gonna tank.
Wait, what do you mean?
And then
Okay,
because that
well,
was back when they had the real AI, Andre
that
Iguodala.
was Mm-mm. Well,
No, I thought trust the process was after they lost everybody. Like when Drew Holiday left,
yeah,
Iggy left, and Lou Williams
No, he
left.
started having everyone leave so that they could do the process.
But like the
yeah.
crazy thing is, they had
So
a
that's
solid
not making it to
squad.
the second round.
Hold up, the funny thing
They
is, they
made it
used
to
to
the
have a
second
solid
round with
squad
what's his
though.
name? Who was the coach?
Doug Collins.
Yes, yes, Doug Collins. They
What are
made
you
it
talking about
to
when
the
they beat
second
the
round.
what's it called? When they beat the Bulls as the 8 seed and the Bulls are 1 seed?
Yes, and then they got their
Oh, that
SHIT
was back
pushed
when they
in.
had. Oh my God, bro! Ain't no way he just did that. Ain't no
Yeah,
way he
because
just did
that's how
that.
you're supposed to do it.
They got their SHIT pushed in, and then they said, "All right, we're gonna break it down. We're going to tank and try and get
Rebuild.
some real stars because they didn't have any stars."
Well,
Yeah,
I remember. I
that was the
remember when
start of the
they.
process. And they tanked. They was crabby for a bunch of years. We ended up
Right,
setting the
and they have
NBA
not made
record
it
for
past
most
the
loss.
second round.
Well, no,
They
I thought
have
we had
made it past the
the.
second round. The process failed. You're supposed to make it
Well,
further than you were, or win a chip. They haven't even
well,
made it
no.
to the conference championship.
And what's it called? I think in
Never,
16 they didn't have they almost had the worst record. I think the Bobcats had the worst record with like 7 wins and a bunch of losses. I think the Sixers won like 10 of 72 that year, so they almost had the worst record. I do remember that because that's when they had like Nerlens Noel, Jaleel Okafor. That's when they had MCW. Because what Joel Embiid was hurt. That's when they had Tony, which I mean. It was that's when they had Jason Richardson too. Dang, I
I ain't gonna lie.
forgot.
That's some elite name pools.
Yo, literally, because like most of these people ain't playing no more. Like
Yep.
Jaleel Okafor going, MC Dub, I think he in free agency. What's the name? Jason Richardson, obviously retired. Tony
Nerlens
Roten, I think
Noel
he's
is
playing
playing
overseas.
anymore,
Yeah, Nerlens Noel, he's done. But I think he's more so.
dude.
'Cause I think he was like 30 something at this point.
Oh,
Who?
he's
But the
in the
crazy thing is, like Nerlens Noel
cannon.
was actually pretty good though.
Oh, I was about to say, what about the man with
Oh
the
yeah,
cannon?
I forgot
No,
about
what
him.
about
I thought his like.
Oh, Ish
Jakar
Smith,
Sampson?
Jakar Sampson.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Jakar.
That man was so bad.
Oh,
I
you know the
remember
crazy thing?
Oh,
I remember being at
there
a
be no.
game. They brought in Jakar Sampson, right? He's trying to act all nonchalant and cool. Like, bro, you just came off the bench. You're like the eighth man on the process Sixers. He comes in, he's
Right.
acting all cool. He's trying to run the offense. Gets the ball plucked. They go down, score. He does the exact same thing. He's trying to act all cool, and the ball gets plucked again. I'm like, take this bum out the game. He's not even good enough to play on the process Sixers.
Bro, I forgot all about him. Who else was it?
Well,
Oh,
I ain't
Yes,
gonna lie. I'm
yes,
about to
dang.
look at
yes.
the team right now.
Bro, that
Man,
2016 team was rough.
sausage.
That team was rough.
Their best player was TJ McConnell. I don't even
Well,
know if
no,
he's
the
on the
best player.
16 team, right? He's probably
Well,
after that,
no,
but
no. At that time, I think the best player was MCW. Only because I remember there was a lot of hype behind him for that first year. Like his rookie year, he did great. Coming out straight out of Syracuse, 6'6" guard. Like he was playing phenomenal.
he
And
couldn't even
then he
shoot.
Wait,
That
just
was the
we're thinking of the
problem.
wrong team. 2016 didn't even have most of those dudes. I
Oh
think we
my
might be talking
oh,
about
god.
what year am I thinking of?
2014.
Or is it 15?
Well, at least looking at 2016-17, I just pulled the roster up on basketball reference.
No,
That's the
15,
wrong team.
16.
Yeah, it is 15-16. That's the 10 and
Yeah,
72
my
team.
fault. I'm thinking of
Also
because
under
I'm
Brett
putting it in
Brown.
terms of 2K.
Oh my
Oh,
lord. Yo, we
those
are
are my
missing
those
some
indeed.
elite names.
I know Spencer Hall
Let
is he used to be a
me
part of it.
look.
Elton Brand, but I
No,
think
no,
that
no,
was
no. I'm gonna
that
see
was
if y'all can guess
before.
the people. I got you. Even though I should have one of you pulled up so I could have tried to digress. Guess who was a center for that team at one point in time?
Hold
Dwayne
up.
Dedman.
I remember Robert Sims. No, I don't think
No,
Dwayne Dedman was.
Spencer Hall.
Samuel Dallenberg.
no, not Slam and Sammy.
Was it
Man was
wait, was
out,
it Mecca?
huh?
I said, was it a Mecca? No, he wasn't on the. I don't think he
No,
was ever on the
this
Sixers. I
is
know
a
Was
he
it
was
man
on
that
Roy
would
Boston.
then
Hibbert?
go on to become a GM.
Oh, Elton Brand.
Yes.
Yeah, but wasn't he about like close to retirement at that point? Because he had to
Yeah,
been
Yeah,
at least like 30
that
that
was
something.
was
the
Yeah.
probably his
16. That
last
was the
year.
16th season. Yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that'd be my last year too if I went to the 72. I'd be like,
Also,
all right.
one of the greatest 3-point shooters in Sixers history was on that team.
Kyle
Allen
Korver?
Washington. No, was it
Wait, who'd you say,
Allen
Colin?
Washington?
I said Kyle Korver.
No.
I wouldn't think he would be on there. Like that's so past
Yeah,
his
no.
time.
What was his name? Allen
No.
Washington.
No.
Oh,
That
Jody
3-point shooter.
Meeks.
Oh yeah, I forgot
No.
about Jody
Not Jody
Meeks.
Meeks. Jody Meeks is there.
Wait.
Jody Cheeks.
Nah, I'm thinking Ben Gordon, but I don't think it was Ben Gordon.
No.
Damn. Or darn.
He wore
Um.
33.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna remember that. I can't remember that.
Want me to tell you that?
He wore
Uh,
33. It's
it
not
was a
Robert
guard,
Yeah.
Covington.
wasn't it? No,
Wait,
it
what'd
is
you say, Kyle?
Rocco. It
It's
is
not
Yeah.
Robert
Rocco.
Covington, is it?
Rocco.
No, it is Rocco. I
Robert
forgot about him
Covington.
too. I mean, I wouldn't say he was the greatest, but yeah, I mean, he was pretty solid for that
He was
team.
Oh, yeah.
probably the
He wasn't the
best
greatest.
that
I
I
ain't
year.
just
gonna
like
lie.
Rocco.
He was probably the best that year. I
Oh,
ain't
you know,
saying
he
much.
was, bro. He was.
That was his second year in
Uh,
the NBA. Also, we had a
He was.
rookie that year, number 22, Rashawn Holmes.
oh
Oh
yeah, now I
yeah.
think he played for the
So wait,
team.
who was the
No, he played
backup
for the
point
Warriors.
on that team?
Backup point guard.
Was that DJ?
We had 4 point guards on that team. Never
I
mind,
know it was
5. One you
MCW,
won't
Tony
know.
Roten.
Not
I forget the
MCW.
one boy name. Oh, MCW wasn't. Tony
No.
Roten, Isaiah
Tony
Cannon, Ish
Roten,
Smith,
Ish Smith, uh
uh, Allen. I feel like I know his name is Allen. I don't forget his last
no,
name.
it's not Allen.
So it might have
So
been
I'm telling
Dag.
after this because I don't remember. Like, I don't remember who it was. Whoever was like the backup. Whenever he would come in, he would just chuck lobs to Rashawn Holmes, and he would slam them every time.
you
And
might
it
be
worked.
thinking of the right person. Because here this is the or the 4 point guards, because one of them you will never guess. Because
Did we
I am
have
number
Jordan
4.
Crawford at one point?
I'm not sure. You got
Mm.
TJ McConnell, Phil Pressey, don't remember who that was, Ish Smith,
Oh, dang, he go to the
Tony
Celtics.
Roten,
I'm thinking of the wrong person.
and then the 5th point guard was in his 3rd season out of UNC. War number 5.
I still don't know who it
Also,
Brother.
is.
okay, so I'll just tell y'all because also I could turn this into the guessing game and give y'all hints of like his first name is a famous Kardashian, whatever like that. But
His name's Kim.
I was just about
no,
to say Kim. Chloe?
Chloe.
Courtney?
no, nope. You got through the main 3. Who's
Is it
next?
Chris?
Well, I feel
No,
like fucking.
Is it
Oh no, I'm
Bruce?
thinking of the wrong person.
no,
Is it Caitlin?
Is it Rob?
no, no.
Is it Scott?
Bro, who the fuck? Or who,
Like
bro?
Kylie?
Y'all didn't.
Kendall?
There we go, Kendall. Y'all need every
Oh,
single
what's the
member of the.
name? Oh, damn, from Marshall, right? No, Kendall Marshall.
Yeah, Kendall Marshall.
I don't even know who
I'm
that is, to
tripping.
be honest. Was KJ McDaniels on this team? Or he was after?
No, I think that
No,
was before. Well,
And
maybe
Evan
he might have
Turner
been
was
after.
gone at this
Hold up.
point, right?
Oh, let me go back a year.
yeah, but no, that's it. That section
Yeah,
team. Oh
MCW,
my
his
god.
last year on the team was the 14-15 team. That went 18-64. So 8 more wins than the year afterwards.
Yeah, and then when they got Markel Fultz, they.
Oh, that's
Couldn't
that
shoot.
that team had that was
Bro,
Nerlens Wells draft year because he was a
Oh,
they
rookie.
if you wanna look, the
Oh, we had some people actually.
I think at that point we still had Evan Turner, right?
No,
If
we
I'm not
didn't.
mistaken. Oh,
if you
oh
look
my
up
god, I'm
like
getting my teams confused.
what is it? The draft, the players drafted by the Philadelphia teams, those years in like 2016 or 15, it was horrible. Like all top 4 picks didn't work out.
Yeah. Also, just name a couple people from the
Bro, that
2015
was
team
tragic.
or 2014, 2015 team that would just, ring a bell in your head. In alphabetical order, we got Furkan Aldemir, power forward from Turkey. He was a rookie.
Bro, what?
Um, had Drew Gordon, the power forward from UCLA. He was a rookie. We had Jeremy Grant, who was a rookie. Uh, Luka Mbamute in his 6th year.
Oh, Luke Richard and Bahamute. That's my guy, bro, from the Bucks.
Also,
I remember.
completely forgot he was a Sixer. JaVale
Andrew Bogut.
McGee.
Oh my
Oh yeah, we
god.
did JaVale McGee. Listen, JaVale McGee at one point was that guy. Don't put
Yeah,
back when he was with the Wizards, a young JaVale
yeah,
McGee was that guy. The older JaVale
yeah,
McGee is kind
that
of like,
was 6th year JaVale McGee right there. We
no,
also
yeah,
on that team
to come up at
had
prom.
Glenn Robinson III in his rookie year.
Oh
We
yeah, yeah, I
Wait, we
forgot
had
had
about him.
Glenn Robinson the third in his rookie year,
yeah,
and then we brought him back just a few years ago.
yep.
Remember when
Also,
we
I don't
brought
know
him
if y'all
back?
remember, but we
He
had
missed his
Alexei
first.
Shved in
I don't
his
know who
second
that
I
year
is.
I
from
kind of
Russia.
remember that, man.
I remember mainly just because of the crazy names. Like Alexei Shved and Furkan. I just remember being like, yeah, they definitely in American names right there.
We have a lot of interesting people on this team.
Yeah. Also, in his second year, technically, I guess, because it says one for a year. Um, hey, Hollis Thompson. I don't know if you remember him.
Yes,
Shooting
he
guard for
was actually a
Georgetown.
pretty good shooter. Nah, he was actually a pretty good shooter.
Yeah,
I used to like him back in the day. Yeah, I like how we
yeah,
just
that was
going
the
down memory lane.
yeah. That was,
But then they also had
look,
a big man that was a shooter. I think his name was Robert Sims, Henry Sims. He was a pretty good. Listen,
yeah,
it's
Henry
hard to
Sims.
remember these people.
Henry
I,
Sims, you're correct.
there's a good reason for that.
Well, yeah, because well, hold on. They may not have been great. We remember Kwame Brown, and he wasn't the best.
That's because he was the biggest bust of all time. Don't tell
Listen,
him that.
man,
But
he got his money though.
don't tell him
His
that. He's
situation is straight.
he's
He
got
got his
little
money.
hands.
Listen,
Mhm.
I still remember when he scored on the wrong basket. That was hilarious. But who is the guy? Get him out of here! Get him out! I know. I tried to skate over that. I know. I tried to skate over it. Um, but yeah, Sixers lost cause at this point. Get
So
rid of everybody.
if you look up who the Philadelphia teams drafted, is the 2016 and 2017 draft picks for all 4 teams were awful. You had Mickey Moniak that never worked out. You had Carson Wentz that never worked out. You had Ben
All right.
Simmons that never worked out, and you had Carter
Sir.
Hart.
Wait,
We just
some of
Ben
these names
Simmons.
worked out. They just didn't last here.
Yeah, like
It
Ben
didn't work
Simmons
out.
was cool. It's just
He just
everyone had
he
that
lied
hatred
every
for him,
offseason.
and he didn't shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Listen, I still like Ben Simmons. Don't get me wrong. Like I like that he's playing right now
I
and
think
playing,
Ben
solid
Simmons was
minutes, having solid
I
games.
think Ben Simmons was the most talented player in that draft. He was the person they should have taken. That doesn't mean that it worked out.
Well, what is your defining of work? Like
They
we
drafted
are.
him. They drafted him to be the next LeBron. That's what he
Well,
was supposed to be. Like
it was
better
supposed to be the next Giannis.
defensively, but
Supposed to
couldn't
be the
shoot.
next Giannis.
But he had a better ball handle.
Okay, so my long story short, what I'm getting at here is it might not have worked out here in Philly, but to me it almost makes it sound like you saying he didn't work out. And it's like, no, he did good. He
He's
definitely
still
helped lead
playing.
us for a couple
Who,
seasons.
Ben
He
Simmons?
just
Yeah,
yeah.
That man's not playing. How many
he
games
is.
has
He
he
playing for
played?
the Nets.
How many games has he played since he got traded to the Nets?
But Colin, he's still
He's
in the
been on the
NBA
team
though.
for like 3 seasons. He hasn't even played 20 games.
Bro,
He not playing
whoa,
no more. He's just
whoa.
collecting a check and then
He
saying
is
his back
playing.
hurts
What are you
every 2
talking
weeks.
about? He what? Yo, hold up, because now
Hold
this is
up, wait,
treacherous slander,
hold up,
diabolical
wait.
slander right
That
now.
man got traded to the Nets with Kyrie and Kevin Durant and still couldn't do nothing.
I will say, in the
And
past
he's
10 games,
not the same player
he has only
defensively as he was.
This is outrageous. I had to go to ESPN. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
yeah. I'm looking at his stats right now for the past 10 games, and he's only played in 5 of the past 10. And he has a
He don't
total of
play. He just says
6
his back
points a
hurts every
game
week.
across those 6 points a game across
Bro,
those 10.
but he did
Who's he?
recently
Who's
have
he?
a
Who's he
surgery though.
dating? He's dating some tennis player like Mama Jamma or some shit.
What?
Like that's her name, something
Listen,
like that.
listen, listen, Ben, Mr. Simmons, if you ever hear this episode or hear this podcast or just stumble upon this, I just want you to know I was always okay.
I
All right,
will say it again. Ben
I
Simmons
always had
was the
hope.
right pick. It didn't work out.
I always had hope that he would be the one to bring us to the promised land. And
And he
if they had
didn't.
kept
So
Jimmy
why
Butler,
are we
if they had
saying like
kept
he's
Jimmy Butler,
good?
if they had kept Jimmy Butler rather than
Bro, he
keeping
was the reason they
Tobias,
didn't. He was the
listen,
reason they didn't.
listen, Ben, Ben, you still my guy. You still my dog.
He
I'm
shouldn't
happy that you're
Yeah.
be.
on the Nets. I'm happy you're on the Nets right now, and
Not on our team.
you're making strides. You're making strides to become a better player or at least a consistent player. All right. I don't care what Colin or Aaron said.
Okay. Now that you're done, what's it called? Done addressing Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, I have a message to you as well. Hi, Aaron here, longtime Sixers fan. Was a very big fan of yourself when you were a Sixer. But in the words of Mark Morrison, you lied to me. Okay, I'm tired of every single offseason you putting out
He still
hoop
does
tape
it.
mixtape
He
for
still
you
does it.
putting up all these shots in the gym just for you to get in the game and put up 0 shots. At the end of the day, you are probably one of the bigger reasons why we did not go as far as we did. And you know what? I'll come to
Not
grips
No,
with that.
that.
And
He
it's
is
I
the
fine.
wouldn't put that
reason.
on him. I wouldn't put that. No, I wouldn't put that all on him.
Well,
Okay, I
I didn't say
wouldn't
he
put that.
was the biggest reason. I said you're one of. There was multiple reasoning and factors of why the Sixers did not pan out the way they did. But part of that reason is we didn't keep Jimmy. And the reason part of it we didn't keep Jimmy, as has been said before by JJ Redick, I believe, and possibly if not Jimmy Butler himself, is that he did not like Brett Brown as a coach, and he did not like the way the team was basically headed with Ben Simmons. So he said, I'm out. And they gave that contract to
Right, but
Tobias instead.
they
You
And
still
said
now,
wanted
Tobias over me.
they still
exactly.
wanted to keep Jimmy. But Jimmy was like, I wanna have the ball. And then Ben Simmons was basically like, I don't want to play with him if he wants the ball.
Man, listen,
Well,
Ben,
at
you
the end
still
of
my
the day,
guy. If you ever hear this, I mean, you still my guy.
well,
All right,
that's cool.
still my guy.
Maybe I'll add you this next mixtape of him hitting shots over you that he won't actually take in a real. So
I just want you to know if ever we had the opportunity to get him on here, I just want y'all to know I'm gonna defend that man. I'm
I
defending
hope
that's
that
you
man.
know
fine.
Ben
And I
I,
will
Simmons
tell
I
to
don't
would
his
care what y'all
face,
say.
I hope
you
you know
ruined it.
Ben Simmons would turn his mic off and cry. He would leave. He would not stick around.
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that a person in his position in life would
He would be like,
would
"Oh, my
really
back hurts. I
care.
gotta go to my
He
trainer. I
would,
gotta go.
but bro,
I gotta get out
like,
of here."
hey, but like as a taller person though, back like it's a thing. Like it is a thing. Like you can't tell that man how his body is. Like if he says his back hurts, then you know what I mean.
It just happened to start right after
Listen, listen,
he got traded.
listen.
Bro, then his coach was
We
grinding up.
listening.
He was like, if you put him at the
Mhm.
5, he can't get boards. I don't know what to do with him. He can't shoot. He won't shoot.
Mm. Well,
Like,
either way, Ben is my guy. Also speaking of my guys,
He
Rudy
shouldn't be, but
Gay
he is.
actually retired. So,
Who?
Rudy Gay. he retired. Um,
Congrats,
I
Rudy Gay, on a great career.
yes, yes. It
A
sucks
very good
that
player.
it
Great shooter.
su- it sucks because I realized that all the legends and stuff that I grew up watching, they all like are
Are leaving.
almost out of it. Yeah, like you figure we
Yeah.
just got what
Even
LeBron,
even
I'm about
CP3.
to say
Curry.
LeBron maybe got like another 15 years in him, honestly.
You said
Nah,
15
bro.
years?
The way how that
Nah,
man be defying time.
I don't know, boss. He's saying himself
listen.
like he's not the same.
Oh yeah, I don't think he actually got 15 years in him. Just the other night, that
I think
switcheroo
he's got
dunk
another.
basically he threw down against I think it was the Mavs.
He's
That
got
looked like
another
prime
2 or
LeBron right
3.
there.
He
Yeah.
hasn't got to play with Bronny in a like
Well, he got
NFL
no time to
or NBA game a few times yet, so he'll probably keep
he
playing
gonna
Bro,
wait
until
for
that happens.
Bryce Maximus to get there. And then that's
I
when
was
he
just
gonna
about to
get
say.
all
Apparently,
I
apparently
was about to
Bryce is
say.
better than Bronny, so
Yeah, yes.
I mean, I believe it.
he's bigger too. I think he's taller.
Yeah, he like 6'6", 6'7". No, 6'6". I think he like my
Bryce
height.
just within the past I want to say week or two, they say he committed to Arizona.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a bigger program too than USC.
Yeah.
Oh man.
More competitive, I should say. Maybe not bigger. But can we talk about the 2017 draft picks?
Um. Yeah. I guess sure. I feel like this is gonna be.
Can you name the first round
Back
picks of
down
all 4
memory
teams?
lane.
I was about to say. I feel like this is going to be like a Sixer podcast now.
No, not Sixers. Because we can talk about all
This,
Philly teams.
yeah.
uh
Can you name them, Aaron?
All right, that's when they had
Flyers.
Markel.
Start with the Flyers.
Flyers 2017 pick. I feel like there's got to be what's his name? Concussion man. It's a shame to call him that.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god,
it
I
was
was gonna
serious.
say
But
concussion man, but
Nolan Patrick.
yes.
Yeah.
They also drafted Morgan Frost in the first round, who
I
has at
mean,
least played. He's at least
yeah,
played.
he's on the first line right now. I think from
Yeah,
what I
I'm not
remember
saying
the other night.
anything bad about him. He's playing. And
Yeah.
hockey
Also,
is
the
not
Flyers are
like
different. Yeah, because
yeah. Hockey and
before
baseball are a little different. Like you don't expect players to come in and be productive right away. So
well, it's not even that. It's especially with the Flyers. I feel kind of like the Phillies too. They are almost not even that. Before our current GM and Danny Briere, the dude Chuck Fletcher was a dumpster fire, and then before him, I want to say it was I want to say Paul Holmgren. They were always like almost so slow in bringing up the like youth talent that
yeah,
they didn't make it to the league until I was like, man, like you should have been here like a year or two ago. I was like,
like you make it
yeah,
to
I
the
don't know, I
league till
kept
he
saying
was
it.
30.
Yeah, like they'd be like, yo, dude is tearing it up in the AHL. All right, love him continue to tear it up, but he's ready. We'll let him continue. Like that. That's part of the what's it called? Problem I feel like with the Flyers was they had a decent amount of talent that just was sit in the AHL. It's like bring them up to the big leagues. But what team is next there?
We'll do Sixers. I think Keith's already
Yeah,
got it.
Yeah,
that was Markel
Markel
Fultz,
Fultz. Yeah,
All right. Now,
who was
can you
supposed to
name the
be that guy.
tough one? The Phillies.
Phillies draft pick that season.
I'll give you a hint. He's a white guy with a very traditional white name. He was an outfielder, and he came out of the University of Virginia.
I like that, a white guy with a very basic white guy name, or a very basic name.
Who has been in our outfield? Wait,
He's not on the team anymore, I don't think.
yeah, I know. That's all, like I don't think he's on the team now. But also, was this person potentially involved in the? I can't think of his name right now. But was he included in the trade for I can't think of his name. The dude that has the long hair. DJ All Fights, DJ No Harashis. Um, damn. Dude in the
My man
Phillies that
drawing
plays
blanks.
left field. That what's it called? His dad cuts the team's hair.
My man
And
drawing blanks right now.
Marsh.
uh Marsh, yes. I don't know why I couldn't think of Brandon Marsh for the life of me. But yeah, was he involved in the Marsh trade?
He was not involved in the Marsh trade. He was traded to the White Sox.
Oh yeah, I have no clue.
Adam Hazley.
How
Oh
is that a
snap! Yeah, forgot about
that?
oh
Uh,
Again,
Adam.
he wasn't like that bad. He played in the MLB. He was like a career 280 or 260 hitter. Like,
Yeah.
but
I
I
ain't gonna
mean, he
lie.
was
That is not like. I don't think that's like
Oh,
a traditional name, so to say, or whatever you said earlier. I
Adam.
don't. I don't think. Well, no, but like
Adam.
The Hazley part,
But I
like that.
said first name.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, that could be anything. That could be a
What's
Jacob
his last name
Ben.
gonna be? Adam Smith? Like that's a traditional name.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, like a traditional name. Like what?
All right, all right. And lastly, can you do the Eagles?
That's a good
Was
question.
that?
Can you?
Mr.
Well,
Unsportsmanlike
yeah, I
and
was worried
Mr.
about this. I was because the crazy thing is, I was at that draft, and when they
Oh my
drafted
god.
him, I went, "Who?" uh, that was what's his name, Derek Barnett out of Tennessee.
Yes. Can you name the second round pick?
Second round pick in Barnett's draft. Was that
Never like touched
frequent
the
flyer
field.
Booby Miles? Never mind. No, that's
Nope.
not Booby.
Nope.
Never touched the field.
He did touch the field, but he didn't touch the field for a while. And what he did, he was not what he was not what he was advertised to be.
Didn't touch the field. What he did was what he was advertised to be.
I'm not gonna lie, unless
Can I, can I get a number?
I'm cooked.
A number.
Yeah. Because I feel like you give me
Not
position,
off the
that's
top of
more
my head, but I
specific,
can
it's
give
easy.
you one.
Or
Or
position.
just say, yeah, what's the position?
If I give you the position, I'll probably give it away.
Okay, then yeah, give me a number.
What if the
Uh,
number gives it away?
he's still in the league.
Hmm.
I don't know why I'm thinking Carson Wentz.
He was
No, that
22.
was 22. Hmm.
Carson Wentz was
Offense.
part of the 2016 draft class, so
Yeah.
that was
We just talked
him
about
and
him.
him and Ben Simmons both emotionally weak.
Listen, listen. The city is not for everybody. Okay.
That is
Yeah.
facts.
Like even Joel wants out, but that's a different story. Ooh, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna let y'all figure this one out before I go
All
into
right,
that.
Aaron, you want me to
Yeah.
give it up?
Yeah, just give it. I can't.
All right. I'll give you the position. Cornerback.
Oh, wait. Oh, we talk about Sidney Brown.
Sidney
Not Sidney
Jones.
Brown, Sidney Jones, yeah, from Washington. Which is also because of the Markel Fultz coming from Washington. There was two Washington boys.
Yep. And it
They
didn't
both
work out
kind
Yep.
of
for him.
just shit the bed.
But also Sidney Jones had that like
Sidney
ACL or
Jones,
something like that. I want to
yeah,
say
he
too.
had an Achilles injury, I think. It
Yeah,
was a pretty bad injury, and
yeah.
just when he came back, he just wasn't the same
It was
corner
a
that
seal,
he
sir.
wasn't.
A seal Terry.
Oh God.
Go out
Oh
there
my
and tear
god,
it up, ACL Terry.
bro.
Oh, that's such a good movie.
But what's it called?
Comebacks.
Yes.
What's it called? What I was saying earlier about the Sixers, real quick regarding Joel Embiid. Um, I think now I got a lot of hate for this when I first said it, but I feel like it should have happened when he first got injured. I felt like once he recovered, they should have thought about trading him. I was saying that they're not gonna win with just Joel Embiid, and if they can't get any pieces for him, they should trade him. And the pieces that they got for him didn't work out. Obviously, James Harden was one of them. Everybody was really excited about that trade.
Not
Didn't really
everybody.
work
Well,
out.
actually, yeah. Yeah, we
No,
were excited for
No, people were definitely
everybody,
we were
excited about
excited.
because
the
they were like,
Like
we're
James
gonna
Harden
have a guard
trade
that
we were
shoots the
getting
ball
because
now.
We're like, yeah, it's a little late, but we're getting a
I don't,
point guard who could shoot.
I
Something
don't
we
think that's
haven't
the
But
had
reason
for a
we're
the
while.
excited.
only
I
the
think the
only
main reason
downside,
everybody was excited the fact that Ben Simmons was gone. Because that was my
yeah,
whole thing. I didn't
yeah,
believe in James
I
Harden at the
remember,
time, but I was like,
I
yo,
remember
Ben
that.
is gone. I could care less. We could have got a bag of shoes and I'd have been happy because Ben was
But
gone.
the funny thing is, when James Harden came here, he just ended up taking a facilitator role more so than how he used to be. Because everybody thought he was going to be the old James Harden, like
Yeah,
the
because that's what
guy,
we
No,
man,
needed.
straight shooter.
he was a bit of a facilitator for the Nets as well.
Yeah.
He didn't put up the same scoring numbers when he was with Durant and Irving.
That man was washed when he came to the Sixers. Okay, let me stop.
He wasn't washed. I mean, they
Let me stop.
won.
Let me stop.
They had a chance against the Celtics because of him. Like he won a
Yeah.
game in Boston without Embiid.
But that's the biggest
Mm,
problem right there is they won a game in Boston because of him, but we needed him to help us win more games. He was very good
mm.
at facilitating the ball at times, but more than half the time it seemed we needed another scorer. And he
Yeah,
was like,
you
"Yeah,
needed him to
that's
go
the
off.
old me. I don't do that no more." He's
Literally, my
like,
man said,
"But
"I
you
turned a
can.
new leaf."
We've seen you do it."
You know, the funny thing is kind of like the Ben Simmons thing. It's like you seen him shoot, he don't shoot. You seen James Harden shoot, he's just like I can, but I want to turn a new leaf. I want to be
No, part
different.
of the problem was when he couldn't shoot, like when he wasn't hitting, he was just like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna drive to the rim, try and
And
draw
try
a
to get the
foul,
foul. Oh, that's
and then
another thing that
they
stopped
would
him.
never call it in the playoffs, and then he'd be like, oh my god, I'm getting fouled. Like, bro, stop driving the rim. It's happening every time.
I was about to say that's another thing that changed. They stopped giving him all the foul calls they used to give him.
Yep.
Especially that's always happened in the playoffs. Like his whole career. That's
Well,
why he
no,
was
but like
never
just in general, like even in regular season, they wouldn't give him those fouls anymore. Like they changed like the rule like regarding like
welcome
the
to Philly.
flagrants and everything and like flopping and stuff. Like they really are trying to fight against that. So they change like they won't call certain shit
They
like
will
good amount
as
of stuff.
long as
If it's
it's
like
not
obvious
against the
contact,
Sixers. No.
well, no,
If
if
it's
it's like
against the
obvious.
Sixers, they don't do it because that's
No.
literally how Jalen Brunson got all his points last postseason. That man was jumping backwards into the heads of other people, and they were still giving him the call.
Yeah, there's a valid point.
Fair enough.
So as long as it's not the Sixers, we won't call it. If it's the Sixers, we're still calling a foul.
76. I remember at one point they were talking about Jersey buying the team because they were doing
Not
so bad.
Jersey, moving the team to
They
Jersey
were just gonna
because
move
they
That's
the
what it
want
was.
team
Yeah,
to Jersey.
moving
they
the team
want a
to
new
Jersey.
what's it called? They want a new stadium because technically where they play at now, which for the short term will be the Wells Fargo Center, is
Well, the
owned by the
Flyers own it.
Flyers and Comcast.
Yeah,
So they actually pay rent to the Flyers to play at their stadium.
and they don't
Uh,
like it.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
I
it's more
wouldn't like
meant
it
for
either.
hockey.
For real.
I think they can't. They can't like pick their dates either. Like
They have to work with how the
they have
hockey
to
schedule
they
is
have
and
to work
everything.
around the Flyers first.
Yeah,
Hmm.
which I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it does suck. Um, but I mean, if they do, I think where are they building that center? Was it Center
And then
City?
they
They
put
thinking
they
about
No,
building
put
a
the
facility?
Chinatown.
wood
Oh, in Chinatown.
they put
Oh my God.
they put the wood down right on top of the ice. So the floor is like cold and apparently gets condensation on it.
That's why people be slipping. Them towel boys, man. Oh, my headphones are out. Oh,
Did you see what happened with the OKC game?
excuse me.
Real quick, just throwing it out there. I know you didn't just say, "Oh, my headphones." You forgot to charge your headset, didn't you?
What? No, I said my headphones are out for delivery.
Oh,
You remember when I told you why I didn't go to the gym yesterday? Because my headphones they don't charge anymore, so like
yeah,
they're dead. Okay,
yeah.
and
No,
I
I
ordered new
understand that.
headphones yesterday. Okay, I just wanted to make sure there was no miscommunication there because my man heard a
No,
headset. It was just like, wait a minute.
yeah, because I thought out
He's
of the
like,
amount
you
of times we've been
raggedy.
playing
Oh,
games, and you like, oh man, my headset about to die. Put my head, and I'm like, you knew he was gonna do the podcast this morning. Why you charged the headset last night? And I was like,
I-
oh, never mind. I'm
either
sorry.
or. Either or, if it were to be like, if it were to do that, I could always just charge it now. Like, I could plug it up. Like, it's nothing crazy. You know, Aaron, you in this charging thing, man. Just
Hey, stay ready. You ain't gotta get ready.
listen. I feel that, but like,
Shot
I
fired.
am ready though. No, I am ready though because I got the cord right here. So if it does pop up, bam, I'm ready. Ain't talk about stuff. If you stay ready, you
Don't
ain't gotta
sound like.
get ready. What do you?
So you
What it sound
ready?
like? What it sound like? What it sound like?
I mean, it sounds like you gotta take an extra step instead of just putting the headphones on and going. Now you gotta put the headphones on, then plug them in, and then keep going. That's
Brother,
just my
what?
personal opinion.
What? Yo,
What? What? It was very simple.
you know what? You know what? I'm too early for this. Well, it's not too early because it's
It's
11
not.
o'clock, but it is early enough for this. You know, Aaron, you know what? Have it. Have it. You got it, big dog. You got it. That's yours. The ball is in your court. You slam dunked it, homie. You jumped. You hit that little
Oh
quick
my
energy burst
God.
that you do. You rose up. You like Escalade. You out here call you Cadillac real quick. Just dunked it.
My brother was a famous NBA player too. Then.
No, he wasn't. Shut up.
Yeah, he was. Escalade's brother is Mark Jackson.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Yo,
Shut up.
what did Mark Jackson say about LeBron's wife?
Hey,
Yo,
hey, no, you're not about to get me up in here saying something about Miss Savannah James, okay?
no, he said something crazy about that.
I don't remember what he said, but also, yeah, I ain't about to say nothing about LeBron James family. Shoot, that man is Lego.
He said he would hit LeBron James' wife out the park with all due respect.
Like that. And then put no disrespect.
The rebound. I'm shocked you downplayed Savannah. He said
Why?
she was all city. James again from downtown.
We about to
And
get
I
up.
hit out the park.
Bro,
No
you do
question. With
realize
all
this
due
is like
respect.
recorded live from the NBA, right?
Yeah. So the
So
NBA
like
could technically take down the YouTube video.
I can't have it on there, Colin.
They're not taking it out. They're not taking it down. That's
Bro,
What
Mark
you
Jackson.
mean?
All we gotta do is ask Mark
bro,
Jackson to use it.
but it was
No,
on.
ask the NBA technically because the NBA owns the rights to it.
Bro, you worse than me. Like, worse
See,
than me, bro.
this is what I'll come to the grips with. In the forms of this podcast, as we currently stand, Keith is the cursor. Colin is the what's it called?
Copyright
Is the
strike bull. Like,
copyright
yeah,
strike man, and I'm just the one that just sits there
Aaron.
being petty and pointing it out.
I was about to say Aaron is like kind of for real, for real. Aaron is like the most normal one here right now. Cause like what? Like, Colin, ain't no way you just played that.
he said she's all city.
I was about to say the crazy thing is you could have just looked it up and just said it. You ain't had to play the video, brother. What? I'm not
You-
editing that out. The funny thing is, I'll say like you can't say that, but I won't edit it out. Like I'll keep
exactly.
He said, and I'll hit it out the park. No question, with all due respect.
But like, yeah, I was about to say, speaking on that, with all due respect, thing, you can't say something so outrageous and just say with all due respect, or or not hindsight, or you can't say something that's just like so pause worthy that you just end it with a pause or a no homo. Like what? Like sometimes I know the intrusive thoughts win, but sometimes you gotta kind of keep them bottled up inside. You gotta keep them bottled up. You gotta, listen. You can't
Dude, we should
always
do
let
it.
those demons
Intrusive
win.
thoughts pod.
Nah, because if that was the case, nah,
We get canceled.
we wouldn't get canceled. It'd just be a lot more provocative than what it is now. We're trying to keep it
Can you?
relatively friendly, family friendly. But
Yeah. I'm about to say that's
we if
I'm
we
ready to
did like
start telling.
ah,
My bad. You go
no,
ahead. Go ahead.
I was about to say real quick, if we were to start a Patreon, then yes, at that point we could be provocative as we wanted to be, because at that point it don't matter. But we can't. I can't do that right now. We got to get people to like us first, Colin, before we start playing. Start doing some outrageous things. Go
Also,
ahead, Aaron.
I got family members and other people that I know. It's gonna be like, Oh my lord! They said what? Did he just in the first 5 seconds of the episode said forget you about whoever Craig is? I don't know who Craig is, but that's just not right and nice to say that about Craig. Craig can be a nice person, and then now I
Bro,
got to
how
sit
do you
there and
think
try
they're
to
gonna
explain
feel
like
about you saying this,
they're gonna be like, no, that's real. There's
bro?
certain family members I won't name names, but I know they know they
I
gonna
know who
sit
they
there and
are.
just oh Lord, why they say that? Or they might spend their Sundays at church more than others, and I know they'll be like,
Man,
oh,
this man talking about Helga.
if I had a family member named Helga, then yeah, she would probably know.
Oh
But
my
there's
god.
there's a
Oh my
reason
god,
why
bro.
we're gonna start sharing this, but also like, yeah, I gotta make sure I share the right ones. This episode so far was pretty good. Talked about the old school Sixers. We've done what we've done so far. But like, also just remember too, we forgot to drop our song of the week. So
Bro,
uh
I don't
We can
have.
still do it.
you ain't gotta have a new song, Keith. You can sit there and go,
Well,
hey, my
no.
song of the what?
If I was about to say, I don't have one. Like, I don't have just like one. Like, I got to go through and pick which one like would be my song of the week.
All
Or
right,
you
so my
start
song of
just
the week
snapping
will
on me
be
on some crazy shit. Yeah, I
my
said
song
it
of
and
the
I say it
week.
again.
Can someone please mute this man's mic? My song of the week will be "Read Your Mind" by Frito Bang.
Okay.
That just reminded me. That just reminded me. Last night, Aaron, we went to the
Wait, why are we going on a tangent, bro? Say your song of the week first.
Yeah. So my song of the week, I got put on too by a friend of the pod. She let me know about a song called Florida Baby by Isaiah Falls. Very good song, nice mellow chill vibe.
I'm not gonna lie. Um, this is my song of the week. I used to call him Casey, but apparently it's Casey. It's from
Let's
his
start
Requiem
playing it.
album. I'm not playing it. It's from his Requiem album. It's the very last song. Like the first song and the last song, they like kind of excuse me. It's tough because like he'll like some of the lines he says in the first song, Amen, he says an ID or like id. And like he'll just change up the words a little bit. And it's tough because if you listen to the whole album, it kind of all right, whatever. Anyway, because I felt
Bro,
like that
what
side
is
was
the
just like
point of this?
wrap it up. All right, but yeah, that's my song. Casey it is
Bro,
a phenomenal
did
song.
you just say your
When I
song of the
hear
week
it,
was the Wawa song? Wrap it up.
that's not funny.
You gotta wrap it up.
Love
Listen, I like how you hear a riot in the background,
it.
bro. But yeah, if you what's it called? That's my song of the week. It by Casey. Even though I call him
The
Casey
Wawa
from his
song.
Requiem album. But yeah, next week is gonna be Big Scar, so be prepared for that. And I'm probably gonna rap it. Uh,
You gotta do. Why didn't you do breathe?
bro, I will one of these days. Like I just and speaking of breathe, I reinstalled 2K, so
There you
um
go. Why did you
yeah,
uninstall it?
cause I got irritated. I want to
You be
stop
getting,
playing 2K
you be
so
getting,
bad,
you be getting beat
bro.
on the
It's
ones.
no, it just pisses me off because like all the 6'4" guards and like they can do everything I could do plus more, and it's irritating. Like I don't want to make a 6'4" guard to just try to play with to compete in the ones. Like I like my 6'7" versatile defender. Like I like my build. Like it's a solid build. And another thing that annoys me about 2K and like content creators is like the way they make 2K is you can make any build possible. You can do anything you want, but people will always make the same thing.
Yeah,
And
can
it's
we talk
annoying
about how
because it's always a
content
meta.
creators have ruined gaming?
Bro, they really have. Like, especially with 2K. Because like I remember in 16, it wasn't anything crazy. You had a couple options.
It's no
But once they
different
started
than It's no different in NHL.
well yeah, literally.
You go
And
to
like
play
once
NHL, and all it is either these massive enforcers or like
these
5'7" snipers.
with 1T, Heat Seeker, close quarters.
Yeah,
What's the other one? What's the other one? Thunderclap. Like, oh my god. But yeah, but 2K is like you can legit make him any way you want. Like they've made it so you can customize every aspect of your player, but people still gravitate towards these cheesy meta builds. And it's like, bro, not for nothing. And this may be an unpopular opinion, but like a lot of people are trashing 2K and it shows because everyone keeps making the same build. And it's like you could be like, "Oh, I made the same build, but I'm better than this person with it." But you still made the same build. If you can make a build and compete with that build, cool. I mean, it irritates me to see that a majority of people I play against are two-way, three-level shot creators, or what's the other one?
The Sigma.
Oh my god,
I keep seeing the Sigma.
I haven't seen that many Sigmas, but like it's just annoying to keep seeing the same build again.
With
And
the
then they use the
Ligma.
same cheesy moves. They use the same cheesy animations, bro. It's like, brother, like I don't know why y'all are watching these videos to try to compete in this game.
All they
A
do
majority of
is
y'all are not even getting
spam
paid for
aggressive
it.
escape
If
and
if 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 they got paid
and
for it,
step back.
cool. I'd understand. Well, who's getting paid for it? Content creators are getting paid for it. Y'all fools aren't getting paid for it. So why are y'all trying so hard? Like, stop it. It's like, don't get me wrong. Like, I enjoy the game. I like, but if everyone is using a cheesy build, is there really competition? Is everybody using the same thing? It sucks. It's like, stop it. And like content creators, like, I get it. Y'all gotta, y'all make the videos, y'all make y'all check. I feel you on that. I respect the hustle. It's not your fault. It's other people. It's like they. I don't want to say it's not their fault. It is their fault because they are showing them like the cheese and like the glitches and everything. So y'all do have a part to play in it. But that individual who watches that video also has a part in choosing to make that what they
Like
just saw.
like Eminem said, it ain't their fault, but they had a hand in it. Like a sock puppet.
Literally, literally. So and yeah, I will say content creators have ruined. Not all content creators, obviously, like the ones that do it for like entertainment. Not the ones that are like, this is like, I swear to God, I'll be scrolling through Facebook and I don't play Call of Duty, but like I'll see a Call of Duty video. This is the meta build in Warzone right now
The
to up your
meta AR.
game 1,000%. Yeah, the meta AR. If you want to improve your gameplay drastically, follow these settings right here. And it's like, bro, what? Like, never have I
Turn
thought
off
this would be a thing
turn
in
off
Call of
motion
Duty.
blur. Turn
Yeah.
off
You can change the
set
vertical
field of
color
view to
from white to
120%.
red to green. Yeah, like bro, like what? It doesn't matter if I do all this if I'm playing against a PC person. They're faster than
Make
me,
your
literally.
make your opponents violet or magenta because you'll see it better.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what? Red is like I never have I ever thought that Call of Duty would get to this point, and it's crazy because I think I posted it in the Discord, and I don't think I have it up anymore. But I think Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 6, the player base dropped drastically from when it first launched to now, and it's like that is crazy. It's crazy. It's like people tell you what they want, but you still don't give them what they want. We don't want skill-based matchmaking. Please take that out the game. I don't
Bro,
want
skill-based
skill-based
matchmaking is
matchmaking.
not the problem.
Bro, I don't want skill-based matchmaking. I don't want to have a game where I go off on some next game. I'm getting ran on by 6 people, right? All with these crazy builds on PC. Like, no, get rid of crossplay, get rid of skill-based matchmaking,
I will
please, for the
say,
love of God.
I want an easy way to turn off crossplay in the game. Why do I have to
Yes,
go through my Xbox settings to turn it off?
yes. Why are y'all forcing me to play with PC people? I don't want to play with PC people. I bought an
Like,
Xbox so I
what's
can
it?
play with Xbox
What?
people.
No, Marvel's
I mean,
Rivals has
Xbox
it perfect.
and
Marvel's
PC.
Rivals has it perfect. You can click console only. Like,
Yes, that is
I don't
true.
care about
Yeah.
playing with PlayStation people. That's fine. I don't want
Yeah,
to play
PlayStation
against
people.
PC people.
Yeah, I don't mind
Yeah.
playing with other console people. It's just I don't want to play with PC people. Like if I wanted to play with PC people, I would have built a PC. I would have bought a PC to play with PC people.
Right. Yeah, shout out to Marvel's Rivals. They're doing it right.
Yeah, that
They
game
must
I ain't
put
gonna
a
lie, is
lot.
fire right now. New season just dropped. Honestly, when we're done this, I'm probably so also shouts out Stalker 2. That game is phenomenal right now too. I know well not I know. I think they are coming out with an update in the coming week or so. So it should be nice. I'm probably wrong on that though. I saw a YouTube video talking about it, so I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen. But yeah. Um It's not for the faint of heart. It is pretty scary, like I said. I think in the first episode, but yeah, that was my little tangent on that on gaming. Um, I wish I could curse because I would say a lot more, but I got to keep it PG. So yeah,
We
fix your
appreciate you
stuff.
for that.
Fix your stuff. Fix your game. What was it back in 2K? What was it? Was it 20, 22, 23? Ronnie, your game. Literally, fix the game, Ronnie. That's what it was.
That was like a little kid too.
Yeah, like bro. I also heard they are possibly firing Ronnie 2K and they're
We
or
talked
not.
And
I
Mike
about
don't want to
Wang.
say firing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you keep
and Mike
bringing up
Wang.
goal points.
I hope they do. Why
Oh my
did they
god.
introduce rhythm shooting just to get rid of it? Like
Because it doesn't make
it was so
sense,
much fun.
bro.
It
It
was so much
doesn't make
fun.
sense. Like I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Rhythm shooting was not the problem.
Like 2K is not what it used to be, and it will never be what it used to be. It could be better than what it used to be, but it won't be better than what it used to be. It's just gonna get worse than what it used to be, and everyone is gonna be reminiscing because that's all they have left to fall back on when the game is in complete trash state. That's that. Like that's it. Like honestly, gaming, I much prefer to play single player games by myself or like co-op campaign games with friends than go into multiplayer and deal with that
Yeah, can
nonsense.
we get more
Like
co-op campaign games?
literally, like please, I would much prefer to
Can we
play a
bring that
co-op
back
campaign game with the
in
homies than
in Call
running
of Duty?
multiplayer Call of Duty, 2K, like none of that, bro. If 2K had it to where is you and a friend could share a career together, that would be amazing. I would probably focus on my career more than I do like the park and my team. And my team is a lost cause. Like my team is done. Like don't even bother with it. Like that game mode is so cooked, it's not even funny. If you have money, more power to you. Like bro,
You're gonna
I have
blow it
yeah,
all trying to get one card.
literally. If you have $100, I bet you a dub. I bet you a dub.
You
You
won't even
won't
get
get
a
a pink
90.
diamond. Yeah,
You
you
won't even
won't
get
even get an
you won't
amethyst,
get
bro.
90.
They'll give you so many golds and emeralds and sapphires. It's ridiculous. And you know the crazy thing, they'll probably give you one ruby and be like, "Oh my god!" Like it's not, bro. It's not. Like stop it. They were releasing Pink Diamond in like season 2. Not even season 1. They had the LeBron James card, the very first release pack or
It
release
doesn't
set.
matter. You can't get them anyway.
Literally, and it's like, bro, what's the point?
Why put
Like
it
I
out?
like
You can't get that, man.
Yeah, like I liked it better when they released Pink Diamonds at a certain point in the season, and then they released Galaxy Opals at a certain point in the season, and then the Dark Matters at a certain point in the season. Like, bro, they like I'm telling you, like, bro, 2K is so cooked right now. It's sad. It's really sad. And like the thing that's really sucks about it is there is no other basketball game I can play that's like 2K to get me away from 2K. I'm stuck with 2K. Like if there are any studio out there that just so happens to come across this episode and listens to this part, if you make a basketball simulator that's better than 2K or hell like 2, I
Can we
bet
get
you
a
you will get a
2K
following so
revamped?
quick, so
I
quick,
mean,
bro.
the potential problem is, if I remember correctly, is that 2K probably owns licensing
The
rights to the
rights.
NBA teams.
They
So if
do
you do come up with a different game, you got to have all random
Fake
teams
players.
generated and
exactly.
fake players, and then people will potentially yes play it, but they also have the people that I want to play with Giannis. Why don't you have Giannis stuff? And it's like, well, we can't do that
They can go play
because we don't
2K.
own the. But they don't want.
No, let me
We
stop. I know,
don't
I
want
know,
them
I
to do.
know, I know, I know. Honestly, what they could do, they could have it to where you can like just have it straight like created players.
Yeah, but if people
Do
didn't
something like
You're
create
that.
talking about
teams
how
and
they
stuff like
used to
that,
do NCAA back in the day.
yeah, but
They
then
Yeah,
were
potentially,
influenced by real players, but they weren't
yeah,
allowed to be the real players.
yeah. Or like NBA Live, bro. Yeah.
mm.
Listen, all I'm saying is if 2K can make a mobile NFL game, I feel like never mind. I don't want EA to do it though.
I
Nah,
mean,
'cause,
NBA
uh,
Live was that game in the early 2000s. Personally, in my
it
opinion.
was, it was, it was. But like now, it's just because I'm thinking like how Madden is and everything. But then excuse me, CFB 25 did turn out very well. So
Yeah.
the team that I guess you would have to get a dedicated team though to make the NBA game, and not the team that does Madden. If it's the team that does Madden, that game, don't get the team that does Madden to do any other game but Madden. Madden's already a lot. Ooh, that was a nice little tangent. Ooh, lordy.
Need to breathe.
Speaking of co-op campaigns, did you see Sniper Elite 6, I believe, is coming out? And did you know that they have a co-op campaign mode where other people can join your campaign?
I
I
saw
believe
something
so.
about that. Yes.
I think I remember doing that in Sniper Elite 5, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they
so
could kill you.
can
They could be
you can
enemies.
join someone else's campaign,
Oh, snap.
and
I
they
didn't
can
know it was
be in a
all that.
co-op and just you know how it does the cutscene when you shoot somebody, you can just make them watch themselves getting killed by you. You could ruin someone else's campaign.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that ruins it. Like that adds a different. Because if I'm killing computers, like, all right, cool. But if it's like an actual person, it's like okay, like that adds some more of a challenge to it. Now I have to really be careful. This person, I don't know where they're at. Granted,
Yeah,
you can see like the glint,
it's just
but
sad for the people that aren't good at the game, and then they might have someone who's really good at the game join their lobby.
yeah, but you can always turn that off though. There's going to be an option to turn that off. It's not going to
Okay.
be like a set thing.
I
Yeah,
think
no, but like that would be
I
tough
think it
though.
comes on, but you
Well,
can
yeah,
turn
but
it
you can
off.
always like crossplay and Marvel Rivals. It comes on, but if you wanted to, you could turn it off. I love Marvel Rivals. I ain't gonna lie. That's my guy. Death Main all day. But yeah, it does. I think it does add that new
Is
competitiveness.
Modoc
Like
in the
adds that new
game yet?
challenge. No, they only got Invisible Woman and they just added Mister Fantastical,
Mm.
Senor Fantastico. Let me stop. But yeah, I do gotta start playing
Smartest
more
man in the
people.
world.
All right. So what are we gonna talk about next?
Um,
I was,
I'm actually gotta go soon,
I
so
was about to say, I was going to give my hypothetical for the week, and then we get
we'll
up
wrap
out of
it
here.
up.
Because,
Oh, all right.
somebody went
Oh
on a
wait,
very long tangent about their
really
2K.
quick,
Let me
we
stop.
never talked about the
Hold
CFP
on.
playoffs, so let's give our national championship
CFP.
person.
Man, since
Hold up.
Penn State lost, I don't care no more.
It's gonna be
So
Notre Dame, Ohio State. I will be rooting for the Irish.
I'll be
Yeah,
rooting
I'll
for the
be
Irish. Ohio
a
State's going to win, unfortunately. So,
That's how I feel.
well,
yeah.
also, if we going to stick to scripts, technically, when they went to what I believe was the 14 playoff the first year, that was when Ezekiel Elliott and Ohio State beat Oregon and I think Marcus Mariota. So, wouldn't be surprised that the first year they go to the 12-team playoff, Ohio State wins that as well. So,
Yeah. Also, shout out to Philadelphia legend Chip Kelly.
man, fuck. Damn.
Bruh.
I
You
ain't
got
gonna lie.
Aaron Curson, you know it's
Brother.
bad.
Yeah, Chip Kelly ruined the Eagles.
I was
But
about to
that's
say,
neither here nor there. Also,
bro.
last thing, even though it is Saturday morning, we have not seen any of the games yet. By the time this episode comes out, we will know the winners and losers of said games. I'm gonna just quickly run through each NFL playoff game for this weekend,
And we'll make
and
our
also
picks.
including Monday. Everybody make your pick. First game, Chargers Texans. Who y'all got?
I got Texans.
I low key want to get the Charger. Nah, Texans because Charger division rivals. Fuck that. Or forget
Cool.
that.
So I think the Chargers will win this game.
They
Next
probably will.
game, Steelers Ravens.
Ravens. That's today at 8 o'clock. Ravens.
It'll be a good game, but I want the Ravens to win. I think they can win.
But don't get
All
me
right.
wrong. I do like Mike Tomlin. I do like Justin Fields. I think the Ravens are.
Mike Tomlin's a great coach, and that
He is.
defense is going to come ready to play.
I
Yeah.
think I
Just
like some of the
rusty.
people on the Steelers, but the Ravens about to dog walk them because the Steelers are on like a 5-game losing streak currently, and they just don't seem to know how to play good football. Next game we got Broncos Bills.
You already know
Give
who
me
I'm
the
going with on
Bills.
that one. You already know I'm going with the Broncos, baby. Broncos
Broncos
country.
country, let's ride.
Hell yeah, brother, because I believe,
We
and when NO
believe.
Bill
No,
Eddie, if you hear this part, I just want you to know your Bills took the L, son. Let me stop because
no,
we're
I
gonna
think
come
the
out
Bills. I
Wednesday.
think the Bills are going to win.
I was about to say it's gonna come out Wednesday. You was talking all that stuff. It's got you recorded. Now you sound stupid. But I would like the Broncos to win. I would like the Broncos to win.
Hey, hey, I believe that the Bills will probably dog walk those Broncos. So,
That's
uh,
crazy. All right. Okay.
next game we got the Packers and Eagles.
Eagles.
Yeah, I'll take the birds, but I don't think it's an easy game.
Bird game for sure, but yeah, the Packers
Definitely
definitely gonna
depends on
come.
how banged up AJ Brown is and Jordan Love is.
Hey Siri, play an eagle
Yeah.
noise. Let me stop. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
All right,
That's
next
not an eagle.
game, Commanders Buccaneers.
I want the Commanders to win, dog. I really
Yeah, the
do.
Commanders.
They definitely have like legit had a complete 180 this year, and I definitely do want to see them progress somewhere in past the first round at least.
I will say if somebody's gonna, make Jaden
Knock the
Daniels
Eagles.
second guess himself, it's probably Todd Bowles.
Yep. I believe the Buccaneers find a way to pull this win out. Last
Baker.
game, Vikings Rams.
Vikings.
Unfortunately, happening in Arizona because of the wildfires going on in LA. T's and P's, prayers, thoughts, all that good stuff, energy going towards everybody in LA. Hopefully, everybody can come back stronger and better than where their homes or areas
Home
currently at.
insurance is a scam.
Insurance itself is a scam, but we're not gonna talk about
Uh,
that.
that's gonna take a whole another 20, 30 minute conversation on that. So
No, it's not.
we all think
Insurance
winning
is a scam.
Vikings or
You
Rams.
don't need it, but the people who never mind.
No, we
Vikings.
do need it, but not the way that it
Vikings.
works now.
I'm
You
going with the
think
Vikings on that
Vikings?
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
Colin.
The Rams might play better away than they will at home, but I'll take the Vikings. I think
So
it'll be a good game.
Uh,
Sam
I think it
Darnold
will be
in
a
a
good
playoff
game.
game.
I will say, uh, in all intents and purposes, I see the Vikings easily winning this, but because of the unfortunate tragedy happening in LA, I see the Rams coming out strong and somehow finding a way to pull through and get the win. All right.
so so real quick, because I
Yeah.
mean, kind of talking about this earlier. Real quick, who do you have in the Super Bowl?
I can't tell you for real right now. I want to see how
But like,
these first round games
who would you
go.
want? That's the thing. Who would you want to be in the Super Bowl? Like, what is your
I
ideal
would want it
matchup
to
in the Super
be
Bowl?
the Eagles versus anybody, but I would like it to be the Chiefs so we can give them a loss in the Super Bowl.
I want Eagles Ravens Super Bowl because I want the Eagles to win the Super Bowl. But if they were to lose to the Ravens, I would not be that upset because I do like the Ravens team.
I low key want Broncos Eagles just because
You're a diabolical man.
No,
straight
there's no
savage.
losing for him almost.
If
Either
you
Savage.
his
think
hometown team wins or his new favorite team wins.
I wouldn't say new favorite, but okay. But ideally, I think it's going to be the Lions Chiefs. It's going to be Taylor Swift versus Eminem in the Super Bowl again. Let's get it.
Oh
Thank y'all for
God.
Not
watching.
again.
Thank y'all. Or not again, but you know what I mean. Not they were talking about it before. Not in the Super Bowl again, but in the Super Bowl this time.
So
It's
we
going to be
just
Eminem
gonna
versus
Does
skip
Taylor
hypotheticals
Eminem get a
then?
suite if the game's in New Orleans?
Swift.
Will
That's
they
a
show
I don't
him
know.
every time Detroit scores, and they'll show Taylor Swift every time Chiefs
yes,
score?
yes, exactly. That's exactly how it's going to go. Because then you figure it's more money because you got the Swifties that want the Chiefs
Will
to win,
Jason
and
Kelsey be in the same suite with no shirt on?
We can
probably.
get to that at a later date. Question
Um,
hypothetical of the week. Because I have a feeling this will be a very good hypothetical. That also I was given to by the same good friend that gave me the Florida Baby song. If you had a choice to be a transformer, you could
I
be any vehicle. What vehicle are you becoming a transformer?
Wait, I can pick to be a transformer that exists, or I can pick
No,
a car.
you can pick a car, vehicle, plane, tank, whatever. Like how in the Transformers movies, you got the Camaro is Bumblebee,
damn.
Optimus Prime is a
I want to be the
tractor
first
trailer.
transformer train
Okay.
Talk
or
about a dreadnought.
tractor.
Oh my god, this man. Yeah, that's gonna be your name, the dreadnought. Like, bro. Um, honestly, this is gonna sound really corny, but I would want to be a 97 A80 Mark IV Supra. Only because that is like low key one of my favorite cars,
Is that a
and I
Supra?
feel like, bro, like it's going, but like that is one of my those cars one day. Yeah, that'd be me. I'd be like
All right.
Jazz, but I wouldn't get torn in half first movie.
Aaron is gonna pick a 1901 Ford Model T.
No.
No, Aaron's gonna pick that wide body Scat Pack or that wide body Hellcat. You know, Aaron gonna be anything with it.
It got a Hemi in it.
So I had two choices, and after thinking of it more and more, my first choice was an Escalade, and I was like, that's not really. It's... So I'm gonna be a tank.
Bro,
Bro,
you could
how
be
the
a
heck
bus.
was
You could be the
Escalade the
first Transformer bus.
No, I'm
Yeah, be a
gonna be a
double
tank.
decker bus in
bro?
London with an accent and some
Boy,
messed
the
up teeth. You could be Nigel.
Smashing man.
oh my god, that is diabolical. That is diabolical. All right, I am kind of hungry, so I'm probably gonna make something. But this has been episode 30. Also, we gotta talk about we talk about the name change here, or should we talk about
we can
Wait,
we
what
can
name
say that
change?
we will be. This is
um
episode 3 of Your Mama and Them, and this will also be episode 1 of 2.5 Blacks.
yeah
Wait, we changing the name?
oh
Wait, when did y'all decide
well
this?
no, me and Colin were talking about it this morning because he was saying we got to change the name because every time like the 2.5 blacks one, people like kind of like that more, and honestly I have said that to some people at work and just in general, and they have like started cracking up at that name rather than the amount. We were talking about it, and we wanted to run it by you to see what you were thinking about it.
Oh, I'm not
Surprise!
against the
Glad we got
name.
that covered.
That's good. Yeah, we changing the name. Oh, cool. Good to know I was involved in this name change.
Well, now that's why we're saying it now. Like, what would you like?
Hey, I'm fine with 2.5 blacks. Just I
If it
will
happened
say,
organically,
but,
it's the best
before
name.
we change it though, I will preface you, Mr. Copyright Strike. You can't start playing the 2.5 Men theme song next week.
I was not
Okay.
going to.
Okay.
No one was that. No,
I'm gonna
no.
have AI remake it, and then I'll
Two and
play
a half.
that.
A black and a white. A black and a white. White.
No, technically it'd be a black and half a white and a black and a black and half a white.
What is it? What is it? Get connected for free. Mm. All right. Well, this has been the episode. Thank you for everyone who
3
has
and
listened,
1.
watched. But all right, let me do the outro. This has been the episode. Thank you for everyone who listens, follows. Please, if this does come across your feed or please follow,
Like,
like
share,
it,
comment,
share it.
subscribe.
Yeah, you gonna stop cutting me off while I'm trying to do this. What he said basically, because he just took the thunder.
Shout out to Mark Jackson.
No, not shout out to Mark Jackson. Not shout out to Mark Jackson. But yeah, I mean, definitely if you do have any suggestions, comments, please do leave them. I read them. I think I'm the only one that reads them.
I
Bro,
Especially
read
on the
them.
wrap it
YouTube.
Just
up.
we
If
only
on the
have
YouTube,
like
if it's on the YouTube. But yeah, until next time.
Make like your song of the week and wrap it up.
That's not my song. That was a Riot song.